What kind of sparks would a 150-ton hydraulic press create when it encounters a Chinese carbon steel knife? Let's first use the hardest part of a cow, its leg bone, to test. With the chilling glow, the Chinese carbon steel knife is gently pushed down by the 150-ton hydraulic press, and then the tip of the knife easily piercing into the cow bone, shattering the bone completely. The whole blade disappears inside. It's so smooth it's almost unbelievable. But the scariest part, the carbon steel knife is left absolutely intact. Our skeptical friend then brought over 5 thick books. Holding the knife, beads of sweat start forming. The result? Absolutely jaw-dropping. These aren't just any wooden building blocks. They're made from giant bamboo. If nobody told them, they'd mistake them for cotton. The knife blade remains remarkably unscathed, as effortlessly as cutting hair. Watching this remarkable blade in action is deeply satisfying. But our friend still isn't convinced and decided to grab a thick stainless steel pan. Surprisingly, the flat-bottom pan gets smashed to pieces, yet the carbon steel knife remains steady like mighty Mount Tai. This stunning performance even made the skeptic crack a smile. Curiously, he decided to grab a stack of 10 cardboard boxes. How would the carbon steel knife fare against 3 rounds of brutal testing? The steel knife slices through like cutting cake, straight from the center with silk-like smoothness. What's fascinating is that even after such vigorous activity, the blade and tip are completely undamaged. With no more arguments left, frustration begins to show, and this time the skeptic places a piece of hard iron, 6 or 7 centimeters thick. As expected, the carbon steel knife lets out a yell and snaps into 2 pieces. A thickness of the hard iron is, of course, no small feat. Lastly, in the ultimate test, with the Japanese carbon steel knife facing off against the Chinese carbon steel one, who will triumph? The knife at the top is the Japanese one, while the bottom belongs to the Chinese. Who's willing to bet if the domestic one can outshine the Japanese one? As the hydraulic press's weight intensifies, the Chinese carbon steel knife decisively leaves a deep imprint on the Japanese steel. The Chinese knife clearly emerged victorious.